Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. Residents of Manyeveni and surrounding areas in Mpumalanga are holding a prayer service this afternoon as part of raising awareness about gender-based violence and calling for an end to the scourge. It comes after several incidents of gender-based violence in the province where women and children have lost their lives. Newzroom Afrika's Mweli Masilela is following that story for us. Mweli, very good afternoon to you. Who's attending the prayer service there, and what are community members saying about the effects of gender-based violence?
You'll know that Mpumalanga has been on the spotlight for all the wrong reasons recently, mainly the issue of gender-based violence concerning on the side of many community members. You'll know of quite a number of recent incidents. You know of the story of Hilary Kadi, whose body was found dumped in the bushes not far away from Mbombela. You know also about the story of Bunte Mashiane, a 6-year-old who also went missing, and later her body was found dumped also in the bushes. We can also talk about incidents like that of Tebo Mabunda, who was allegedly shot 10 times by her husband, and she ended up losing her life. So this community of Manyeveni, which is a rural area here just outside Mbombela, has decided that they must be proactive. They must come together, not only just in prayer, because we're expecting just a few moments from now for this community to start with that prayer service to call for an end in gender-based violence that has affected a lot of communities. But what we are seeing here, is quite a number of role players. There are traditional leaders as well as traditional healers and church leaders. So they are going to have an engagement as to find some ways as to how to deal with this issue in society. Traditional healers more important in this conversation, because we know that in the case of Bunte Mashiane, the 6-year-old, her body parts, some of her body parts were removed, and that is why it's alleged that her killing was multi-related. And the community members here are saying that those people who are involved in such incidents are known to the community, and those traditional healers who are alleged to be involved in this, they are known also to the community. So that is why then they're being brought in, some of those traditional healers, to state their side of the story as to what they think needs to be done in as far as these incidents are concerned. But also, we're expecting the mayor of the city of Mbombela, that is Sibongile Makushe Mazibuko, to be part of this event, to maybe outline some of the interventions that they are coming with as a municipality, because we know that after these incidents, they also promised that they will come up with some programs as a municipality to ensure that community members are also involved in terms of awareness, as well as being proactive to try and report all suspected criminal activities in their communities.
This meeting was prompted by the tragic incidents that you make reference to, but talk to us about how the community has been feeling in light of these incidences occurring within their areas in terms of safety and the well-being of their children.
What I can tell you, Paul, is that in almost all of these stories that we have been following of gender-based violence, you could tell that there's a lot of fear among these communities. Many communities are gripped by fear. You'll find that parents are saying that they are now even not comfortable to leave their children at home because they don't know what could happen. And some of them actually saying that they feel strongly that police are not doing enough to protect them. There isn't enough visibility in those communities. That is why such incidents are happening. But we know that the Provincial Police Commissioner, for example, Lieutenant General Smakaleng Manamela, has promised that after this incident, there's been quite a number of police officers, especially in communities like this one, Manyeveni, and other communities that include Masoi as well as Kapogweni. Those are the communities that have been identified as high risk, and then the police commissioner did indicate that about 40 police officers have been tasked to investigate some of those incidents that are happening in those communities. But the important part is for community members to report also on their side in as far as those suspected criminal activities are concerned in the community.
Very well. Let's leave it there, Mweli, Masilela, as of course we continue to monitor what comes out of Mpumalanga during this service.